What to do? What do it do? Okay. Listen. It's like 2:30 in the afternoon on a Saturday. And you see my condition. I am so over it. Okay? Today, I make 14 weeks. To my understanding, 14 weeks starts your second trimester. I'm supposed to be feeling better. And I don't. I've been so sick all day today. Just like so uncomfortable. I mean, like the hip pain and all of that, the pelvic pain, and just life. Life, girl, life. I'm too old for this. You know what? That is the conclusion that I've come to. I am too old for this. You know, no more pregnancies. You know how people say no new friends? No new pregnancies. I just can't. And it's y'all with the cute baby pictures and all of that y'all be posting. It's your fault. It is your fault. Okay? I had what you call it, baby fever. I had baby fever all summer. It seemed like my sister, everybody was popping out babies from spring to early fall. And all those cute pictures and, no. Nope. Nope. And I mean, don't get me wrong, it wasn't planned. I told y'all, what was that, yesterday, day before, in one of these videos, it was a slip up, fall, and, situation. But, I'm too old for this. I'm 33 years old. And don't get me wrong, it's, I'm saying that to almost be funny. I'm saying from a personal perspective. I know it's women out there, 40s, 50s, 80s, whatever, having babies, but I'm not the one. I realize my body just is like, no, let's stop this right now. Do you see my face? Bruh, look at this. Pimple after pimple, and then I got the Big Daddy. Y'all seen Family Guy? Where he had the bacon grease, he had the evil pimple, and then he slided on the bacon. Like, that's how I feel. Bruh, look at my face. I'm trying to get to the point where I'm not complaining about this pregnancy, y'all. Like, my first video, I was so happy, and that had a lot to do with the fact that we were going to hear the heartbeat for the first time. I'm just trying to get to a place where I'm excited for youngin. You know what I mean? Like, my body, I can't. I cannot. This is the loudest I've been able to be all day. That's why I'm on here. All morning. Oh my God. I have to say all night because, I'm at, like I said, whatever video that was earlier this week, I'm having to toss it till I get hip pressure. You know what I'm saying? And, I can't just sleep on my stomach. So I'm already doing the back and forth and all that hip pressure, like, gee, peeing 58 times a night. Like, I'm not getting rest. You know what I'm saying? And that was, something in and of itself. Then I was starving like Marvin at 4:30 this morning. I couldn't even get up. I'm poking Willie like, can you please bring me some bread? Please. I need bread, please. I mean, It was crazy. I want to. I think I'm gonna take a walk. I'm trying to get to the point, like my stomach is starting to settle a little bit because I was having some serious nausea, a migraine that lasted for like 5 hours. And, here's the thing. I'm getting my water. I'm killing water, yo. Like, killing water. I don't even know how many of them I had today. I'm killing water. And so I don't think that it's dehydration. It's just, I feel icky. I feel so icky so much of the time. But like I said, my stomach is starting to settle a little bit. My headache's gone. I had to rest it out because I'm trying to do this thing where I'm not taking like any medication, which I did with my first pregnancy. I was able to, maintain. And, for those of you that may or may not know, we lived in a different state at the time. And I was in a plus size pageant. And I did that up until 7 months. 7 months. And if you know anything about the pageant world, you know that it requires a lot of, walking in heels, a lot of networking and visiting places, and all of that. And that was, that was pretty stressful. Not gonna lie. It was a lot. Couldn't do it come 7 months. Like my ankles look like my jaws, okay? Like when you go from a shoe that's like this to this, honey, you need to give it up. Like that's not, nobody does kitten heels in the pageantry world unless you just like that big. And I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm just saying it was too much. Okay, so I tried to avoid taking things though, like for my exhaustion, and I was even getting some headaches then. Like nothing like this. The thing, pregnant with William is nothing like being pregnant with this child. Like I am so sick all the dang on time. Back then, I think maybe because I was just like go, 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 and I had just started Plush. At the time, it was Essence of Elegance. I had started my own skincare line that I was doing out of the house, in the pageantry. So it was just like go, 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 go until I could not go no more. Okay. But I was still able to have the natural birth that I wanted. And I'm not saying that not taking medicine had anything to do with that. I was just trying to get myself ready for that. You know what I mean? Like I was literally trying. Oh my God. And it's itching. I was trying to prepare myself for going through pain and not pacifying it. You know what I'm saying? And so, my plans this time, yes, I'm finna take this out. Like my plans for this pregnancy are the same. I would love to go in and have a natural birth, you know what I'm saying? No epidural. And now I have to be honest now, even though I didn't take the epidural, I was given the option of taking pain medication when it got too bad, when the contractions got too bad with William. And so I did. Yes, girl, I very much took that pain medication, okay? Like, man, I think, okay, what was it? It was probably like maybe an hour or two before he ended up coming. It wasn't even that. I think it was more like 2.5 hours or something. My memory may be off, but I did I listen. They was like, "Do you want something, girl?" Because it was too late for the epidural by then. Because I kept refusing. They were getting pissed off. Like, listen, if you have complications, because when you big, they automatically are like, okay, we just go cut your stomach open and just take the baby. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I was very adamant about being active, and all that. I developed gestational diabetes in my 7th month. So I had to be even more determined to eat properly, take insulin, which was just a lot. It was a big mind trip. I cried a lot in the beginning when I got that. But yeah, like that's another what I'm trying to do now is trying to avoid developing diabetes. And to my understanding, particularly when you are over such a weight, the best way to do that is to make sure that you're active all the time and that you're not, consuming processed sugars and starches. And that's another thing too. I had pica really bad with William, and it peaked around 7 months. I was eating cornstarch like heroin. Like man, it was real. Do you hear me? Willie was like, he got to the point where he was still in the cornstarch and either dumping it or hiding it. And I would lie when, you know what I'm saying? And I would go to Kroger and I would be at Kroger eating cornstarch because I knew I had to eat it before I went home. You know what I'm saying? So I would be sitting, like, go in the grocery store and just like, you know what I'm saying? And then get in the car, like, you know what I'm saying? Go in the house, like, yeah, so here's that juice you wanted, you know what I'm saying? So it was pretty bad. And then, my doctors and stuff have said that contributed to what was happening because, starch turns into sugar. So, this time I'm praying that, I'm figure out whatever I can to keep that from happening if I can. But said all that to say that, regardless, I want the healthy labor. I want things to go right. But all of that influenced what I'm doing now. And I'm going to say this because I only have so much time. And I know, people don't like long videos. I'm cool with that. The reason why I wanted to vlog my journey this time is because I feel like the plus size community doesn't have any real support when it comes to pregnancy, when it comes to motherhood. It's such a stigma attached to it. Like, it's such a stigma attached to being big, period. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, you're automatically unhealthy. And so when you get pregnant, I know for me, and in some of the forums that I did read, like on is it Babysitter, one of those websites, is that there's a huge sense of guilt. You know what I'm saying? When you're high risk and, being obese, you're automatically high risk. So, but, you're like, oh my God, is, this gonna happen? And, you feel just guilty. You feel like everything's your fault. And that whole thing. So there's that. But there's this stigma attached to it. Like big women shouldn't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, listen. I know my mama. Well, not my mama. But my mama's mama and them. They all had weight on them. You know what I mean? I'm not saying everybody was as big as me. But I'm just saying, like, for hundreds of years, women of all shapes and sizes have been able to have healthy babies. Literally. You know what I mean? Without interventions, without, modern medicine. Listen, we've survived. And so that's why I was like, you know what? I'm not going to fall into that. I'm not going to hide my pregnancy like I did before. And then I also had, and maybe I'll get into this later, I also had pregnancy guilt because I lost babies. So, you know what I'm saying? I had all that. So I basically was a recluse. I didn't take any belly pictures because I was like, oh, my belly, I started off, it was already kind of big. So, you know what I mean? Like all of that. And so this time I was like, you know what? Fuck it. hey, I'm a big girl. I got a fine husband, girl, and I can't keep off of him just like he can't keep off of me. And every now and then, we reproduce. You know? Shit. So I was just like, what? Like, I don't understand what's so bad about that. Two proud black people in love have beautiful black babies, and here I am like, oh, there's, like, no. So that's why I'm like, you know what? This time around, I'm gonna share the good, the bad, and the ugly. And right now, it's been pretty much ugly. Girl, because I can't get it together. My body is like sucking up everything for this child. And I'm cool with that. That's why, again, I'm trying to do my best. I eat my veggies every day. I make sure I work out at least 3 times a week, 30 minutes minimum. And I've been meeting those requirements, And I'm just like, let me share that with you. Let me, embarrass myself and film myself doing some of these damn pregnancy exercises and stretches. Let me, give you some recipes that I found tried and true, to make sure that I get the right amount of veggies and proteins. Let me, take you to the Dr. Remy and have him take my blood pressure and my weight and all of that, and, tell you how healthy I am and or unhealthy I am, and what he thinks about it. And eventually when we get to the labor room, I think I am gonna bring y'all with me. You know what I'm saying? You can't see the girl. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna get that personal. You can't see the girl, but you can be in the room. You know what I'm saying? We might go live for a little while or something. Y'all can see me do that. You know what I'm saying? But you don't need to see the muff, But I want to do that this time. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be unapologetic about my love, about my body, about my fierceness in being a healthy plus size woman, and about being a mother. Like, for real. So that's why I'm trying to, do this and in so many ways uplift somebody else, possibly build a community and support each other. Like, girl, listen, been there, done that, got you, and like I said, I'm 33 years old. I didn't start having babies to 29, which that's a whole nother video in of itself. You know what I'm saying? And I got married at 25. So, growing up through my 20s, and everybody and their mama and their daughter was having kids. And I was just like, is something wrong with me? And I had my first miscarriage at 17. And I wouldn't get pregnant again until years later. And so when it didn't work out, I was just like, oh my God, and then the doctors literally told me I was infertile. And, or did I say that right? I can't think right now. But yeah, they literally told me that. And so, I was just like, I'm just, my fat is ruining everything. And I tried so hard to lose the weight. I was yo-yoing and the whole, it was just horrible. Maybe one day I'll tell y'all, my story. But I was determined. Let's see. I have to say after that man, after my high school sweetheart, I was very determined to wait to have kids until I was married. I was like, you know what I'm saying? The virginity gig is up. Like, that's gone. I hope my apostle don't watch this. But it's good and gone. Virginity's gone. Okay? But Lord, if marriage is in my life, I want to be able to give that to my husband. I want to be able to be his only baby mama. I guess that's just layman's terms. I just wanted to be his only baby mama. I wanted him to be my only baby daddy. And I prayed for that, and I strove for that, and I kept it wrapped up to the end. So, that's my story. And I just feel compelled to share this now. That's what it is. But I'm gonna get up I'm going to get dressed and I'm going to do some type of walking because today is my last day of this week. My pregnancy calendar starts over every Saturday, but my personal goals calendar starts over every Sunday. So I make sure that, like I said, working out at least 3 times a week, like that Sunday to Sunday. I have to get that in. I have to get that done. So today is technically my last day because I spent, I think, Tuesday and Wednesday just like F life. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot do this. You know what I'm saying? So I got another day to go. But I'm gonna, attempt to do that, even if I just do 15 minutes now and 15 minutes before bed and let that be it. Cool. Said that to say, I did miss my baby's first day at his new school. Well, it's technically not his first day. It's like an orientation-ish type situation. And I was very sad about that when they had to leave me behind. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I knew it was best. The whole thing is supposed to be 4 hours long, and I knew I was not going to make that. I was about in my 3.5 hour of a migraine. My stomach has been boiling since 1975. And I just was like, So I knew that was the best thing to do, but I'm excited for him, and I'm excited to see, this will be Willie's first time visiting that particular school, so I'm excited to see his perspective on it too, and everything. And you know what, I might come back later or tomorrow or wait till next week after his last day at his other school to tell y'all everything that's been happening with my son's schooling. And just why I have to shut everything down. But anyway, so I'm gonna try to take care of myself. And maybe I'll come back when I start to take this crap out of my head. You see how now it's starting to look natural. And I like that, don't get me wrong. And it's going on 3-4 weeks. But now it's looking like my hair. I'm done. I'm done with her. I'm so done with her. It's so heavy. Y'all see, it's just like a lot. But anyway, my plan is to take some time to take this out today too. So, not much exciting in my 13th week. But I's here. I love y'all. I appreciate you watching. And I'll see you tomorrow when we get this 14-week cracking. And I'll go back to 16 weeks to the doctor. And that's when we're going to find out the sex. And we got something really cute planned for y'all for that. It's going to be live. You guys are going to be there. We're going to make it a little contest. It's going to be really cute. So I appreciate you watching. Please like and share, especially with your big friends. If you got big friends, you a big girl, share with your big friends, girl. We got to stick together, girl. So let's do that. And if you want, please leave a comment and tell me what your channel is and your Instagrams and all of that. And I follow back. You know what I'm saying? I follow back. So let me know and I'll be sure to do that for you. All right, beauties. Let me know how y'all week went too. Like, anything special or exciting or just not exciting at all. Let me know. I love y'all. I love you. If nobody else tells you, understand that. All right. Stay beautiful. Peace.